Hey guys, Chris, Ironhead Garage. Well, we're back on the Model A a little bit. I just can't quit working on this old little hot rod. I've been tweaking and here and tweaking there on it. I did get the linkage for the Z-bar all fixed up. And I did get some moon caps for the rear wheels. Yeah, they're pretty slick looking. Not sure I'm gonna paint them rims. Maybe satin black would look good. I got some moon caps coming for these front ones. I tried to clean them white walls up. Look a lot better. But been tweaking on this old thing. I got some killer old 1928 to 29 headlights coming for it that I'm gonna try to put on here. Try to put some halogen bulbs in there. Got the radiator all straightened up. Cleaned the plugs. Got a bunch of bolts all tight. I've checked a bunch of stuff out. I love that little shifter knob in there. The clutch on this guy, man, they must have put a good clutch in it. She's got pretty good pressure. But I got my rear end back from my buddy John. I brought her home and wire wheeled it all down and painted her up real nice. So the inside, she's all freshened up. Yep. The gear mesh pattern was all good on it. So thanks, John. Appreciate you. Fixed me up good. So I got a new gasket for it. We put new bearings in it, new seals, new pinion seal. I got some super black RTV Permatex that I'm gonna goop on the cover and then leave the housing bare so I can take that cover off if I need, and the gasket will still be good. I did put a new yoke on my driveline. I had a brand new one that I had on my other driveline for my 55. So that's cool. I might squirt some new white paint on there, make that look a lot better. I got all the hardware for the leaf spring cleaned up. All this stuff, it was all painted black. They just rattle canned it all. I got the hairpins cleaned up. I stripped the heim joints on there so they're nice and raw looking now. I repainted the hairpins, the rear hairpins. Clean these all up because these are all just spray painted black. That didn't look very good, so it should look pretty good when I get it back together. Yeah, I need to get back on this GMC. I didn't forget about you. There's old Bones still in there. He's still chilling. Yep, she's getting close too. I need parts. I need front end parts for that. They're spendy, but I'll get them. So I'm gonna get that rear end in this thing. I at least want to drive it a couple times before I chop the top on it. Show the guys what she looks like, and then take it down there with the after look. So yeah, not sure what color I'm gonna paint this. Been trying to adjust the doors on it. I loosened up all the body mounts and tried to flex this body around and tried to get this door to go up. I got it to go up a 1/16 because it's off about a 1/2 inch. So you can't get the pins out. They've been in here for 94 years or whatever it is. So, and even if I did get them pins out, there's really no way to adjust that door. The only way is to shim the body up. But this car having a 1/8 inch floor pan all the way, there's no give. I tried loosening up the cowl and jacking the cowl up. Tried loosening up the rear of the body and jacking it up to see if I can get them doors to move, but I could only get them to move a 1/16 of an inch. So I got a little creative way of how to adjust them doors. We'll probably cut that cowl off. I think I'm going to cut it here. Then I'm going to cut it across the floor pan here. This all comes out, the transmission tunnel, and then cut it over there then I can, that cowl, I can crank it back and get them doors to rise up and get that body line to fit right there. It's the only way. The measurement from the inside of the door jamb to here, the passenger side's 3/8 bigger. So even if I did get that door to come up, it's really close from being on the inside of here. So I think that's the only way. I think they built the body on the ground and welded it all together, and then they set it on the frame, and the old timer, whoever built it, was happy with it. His signature is in behind the dash, and it's got number 37. So I believe this is probably the 37th hot rod he's built. The old timer did pretty good, whoever built it, but we'll change her up, make her my own. So, you guys think black, satin black wheels? Not sure what color. Maybe a copper color or something in the future. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that red. It's probably got to go. But I'm gonna get that pumpkin sealed up on this rear end and get them hairpins back on there. Get the rear end back in this girl. Maybe set her on the ground. See what she looks like with them wheels. All right, guys. I'm on it. Well, I got the rear end back in her. Looks much better with the painted up hairpins. The heim joints are all clean like they're supposed to be. I got the drums painted. She's looking much better under here. I greased all these, put grease on them, greasing the heim joints, put Loctite on the heim joint bolts. So yeah, she's looking much better under here now. Now the rear end's gonna work. So now I'm gonna do the brake lines. I got me a 25 foot of 3/16 brake line. Got all my fittings. Got my Speedway flaring tool. You guys seen this before, man. These guys are slick. Got the tubing cutter, the grease, and the wrenches. I think I got some gravel guard for the lines, but we'll see if I can find it. If not, we'll just run it that way. I'm gonna get them rear brake lines done. And I got some proportioning valves. Sorry, residual valves coming for the back. I believe it's a 2-pound one that you put in the back and a 10-pound in the front. But they're coming soon. So as soon as they come, I'm gonna redo the other brake lines too. All right, guys, let me get these brake lines done. All right, guys. Well, in that last clip, I said 10-pound residual valve goes in the front, but actually it's a 2-pound. The 10-pound goes for the back, and you need those residual valves. What they are is a check valve, and like my master cylinder is down in the frame rails, so it's lower than my front calipers, and gravity will pull that brake fluid out of the calipers and back to the master cylinder, which will cause a soft brake pedal. You'll have to pump the brakes, and it'll also cause brake drag. So you need to have them if you put your master cylinder in your frame rails. It's a little safety feature. Keeps that fluid from running back down. You wouldn't want to have to jam on the brakes real hard and realize that you got to start pumping them to stop your old hot rod. That wouldn't be good. So I thought I had gravel guard. I didn't have any left. I spin it up on this GMC when I did the rear end, so it's on there what I had left. I had about 5, 6, 7 feet of it, but I got these lines done. There goes through the little T. You got the light under there, it's pretty bright. We got this side coming through there along the top of the rear end. Boy, it's a lot better than what it looked like, if you guys remember. But nothing's touching the axle. I got it pinched down, the little clamp goes up over the rear end housing cover and over there to that T. So yeah, it's a lot better. A lot better than what it used to look like. And I know they're good now. They're not going to corrode. The copper nickel. This is the new brake lines. They're soft, easy to bend. Stainless steel are nice, but man, they are hard to bend. So I use this flaring tool here. Maybe some of you guys have seen it. I'm sure you have. Some of you have not. I got a video on how to use this, man. It's so simple and just about kid-proof. It's from Speedway. I think they're about 65 bucks, 60 bucks, somewhere around there. But you can buy them for 1/4-inch lines, or you can buy them for 3/16. They come with a die. You just put your brake, you put this stopper plug in there, put your brake line in there until it hits that, tighten these up, and it comes with a die here, and it says operation number 1, and this side over here is number 2. It comes with a little bit of grease. You just put it in there and tighten it up till it seizes up, pull it out, flip this die around, and then tighten it up, then loosen those little nuts up, bolts, and pull your line out. It's a perfect flare every time. You just can't forget to put your flaring nuts on first. Everybody does that at least once in their life, but I've done it a few times. Shit happens. But got the drive line painted up. Got my new yoke on there. This one's got a good U-joint in it, USA, and I'll pump these all full of new grease. They're all nice and tight. So I'm gonna get that drive line in there and do something else. All right, I'll be back. All right, well, I got her nice white drive line all bolted up in there. Yeah, so that's cool. Every hot rod needs a white drive line. They just look good. So I got some gear oil. I filled up the transmission. I greased the U-joints. And I filled up the rear end. So that's all good to go. I got to get that. Oh, there's some rust. Damn rust. We'll get that fixed. But I need to get the residual valve for that brake. That rear brake line in the front. And then I think I'll let her down. But knocking some stuff off the list. Yeah, it's going to be cool to take this Model 8 out for a putt. Hey, check it out. I got something else. I got my new 28-29 headlight buckets. I got that one apart. So here's one here. So they were sanded down and nickeled a couple years back, the guy said. So they got a little bit of patina on them, but that's all right. I'm kind of digging the old patina look nowadays. Look at those. Those are cool. What are they, 94 years old? Man, that old glass. And here's the other glass for it. Can't drop it. Been cleaning them up. Can't believe these are so old and in such good shape. Got these little clips here that hold the glass into the rings. So the rings are good. The springs are good on there. The reflectors are good. So I'm going to go to the wrecking yard, or I actually seen Speedway has a kit. It's around 40 bucks. It's the new modern halogen bulbs, you know, the ones you can't touch in the modern cars. And you drill that reflector out, and you put this little ding ring clip on there, and you stick it in from the inside. There's enough room behind their reflector, and you can have a more modern, the big halogen bright bulbs. So we'll see what they look like. We gotta get these guys off. They're wired up in there. Got a bunch of tape on them and stuff, but yeah, look at that. So that's gonna be cool. If I can get back a little further. I'm digging these old lights. Always wanted a set of these just for, you know, hanging up on the wall or something. But these are actually the 2 light ones. They have 2 sockets. You can see them in there. So we'll have to plug one socket up. But they're not in bad shape. Spring's good on this one. The latch is good. Had a little whammo there, but that's on the bottom. You barely even see that. You probably won't see it. You have to get a screw little tapered screw to put in there. I'm not sure what held that, or what that screw was for. I'm not sure, maybe ground or something, I don't know. But yeah, these are sure cool. Super old. I want them for 71 bucks on eBay. What a deal. Yeah, they're pretty cool lights. Under 100 bucks with shipping. Can't beat that. Them cheap ones there, probably 100 bucks at least for these guys. So I'm gonna get them headlights off. Probably in the next video I'll show what them big headlights look like on there. I believe they're 9.5 inches wide. I think the other ones are 7 like a regular old car bulb. 9 inches. Yeah, so they're pretty big, and these are 7, I believe. Like a truck bulb or something. Actually, they're 6.5. 6.5 glass. So, but appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys come back and see the big headlights on her, and maybe I'll have her on the ground by then. Think I might paint them wheels. We'll see though. Well, I appreciate you guys. You guys take it easy. We'll see you next time. Take care.